Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on the new Ethereal Eyes palette from Makeup by Mario. So if you like natural makeup, beautiful everyday eyeshadow palettes, then please stick around for today's video. So this is what the palette looks like. I got this during the Sephora VIB sale, so I saved a little bit of money, so I justified it. I know to most people, this palette is literally boring as it gets, but to me, I was like, oh, I need that palette in my life. It's perfect, beautiful for everyday wear. And yeah, I got it. And this is not a first impressions. I really do like this palette. I have used it 3 times before. So we're just going to, first, I'm going to pop up a video over here of some of the swatches. And then we're going to jump into the look. I just wanted to make a quick shout out to this mascara. I don't know, is it, let's see, Cali Ray. I'm obsessed with this mascara. I only used 1 coat and I didn't even curl my lashes. And normally, like, my lashes are to, like, never be seen. Like, you can't see them because they just don't exist hardly. But I was amazed by this mascara. So I'm going to, like, check that one out whenever I run out the little bitty trial one. So I'm just going to first just set the lid. I wanted to say, so I'm just going to kind of, like, talk through all my thoughts on this palette during this look, because this palette, it's not made for everybody. So the formula, as far as the mattes go, you get lots and lots of kick up, very, very powdery shades, but still, it's a very good formula. So I would compare this. So I'm going to first go into this brown right here and then this one. So I would compare this a lot to like the Anastasia Beverly Hills formula, because you know how they love soft pressed shadows. You get lots and lots of kick up when you use ABH palettes. And I would say you get about the same amount of kick up in this palette. So if you have an ABH palette and you're just like, oh my god, I cannot stand fallout, then I would say don't even go near this palette, because these shadows are very softly pressed. But I don't care about a soft shadow. I don't care about fallout. I absolutely love this formula. I have used it a few times. And I just go in very lightly with the shadow so I don't get a mess. I'm going to do a very easy basic look because this is a basic palette. I'm not trying to get all wild in here, you know. Now I'm going to go in with this more cool toned right here. It's just something about this palette. I have been loving it so far. This palette kind of reminds me of my Tartelette in Bloom palette from Tarte, and I have hit pan in so many of those shades. So I mainly got this palette because it reminded me of my Tarte palette and I needed like a new updated formula. And now I'm going to go on the lower lash line and I'm going to use this pink shade. I have used every single shade in this palette, by the way, and I love all of them, some more than others. But whenever we get to the shimmers, that's where I have some more thoughts, because, you know, like I said earlier, this palette's not made for everybody. So I'm going to take the deeper brown and just kind of pop it ever so softly on the bottom for some definition. Whoa, that shade is so pigmented. Oh my gosh, help. Okay, now let's jump into the shimmer shades. So I have some thoughts because I don't think everyone's going to like this. I think a lot of people will, but some people are going to absolutely hate it. So before you buy this palette, just know that these 3 shades right here literally look all the same when you get them on your eye. And also, there's no base to these pigments right here. They are literally completely clear, like translucent. You're not going to get any pigment. These are literally just beautiful, sparkly toppers. I would compare this to the Fenty Diamond Balm highlighter I used to own. It's like, it came in like a very sparkly case. It literally just, it makes me think of it. It's identical. And I also use these as highlighters on the face because there's no base to it and it just looks so beautiful. So I'm going to first go in with this shade. Normally I just kind of like mix them all together. It's kind of I don't know, repetitive, if you will, because they all look identical on the lid. Like, there's nothing there. I would recommend using a glitter glue for like max pigmentation, but these are just a sparkly topper. And if you don't like sparkles, or if you don't like topper shades, then you would be wasting your money if you get this palette. I wanted to show you what those shades look like before I put a metallic shade down, because there's just nothing there, you know what I mean? Of course, if you put a glitter glue down, it will make it a little bit better, but if you don't have a metallic down first, it's just going to be like a pretty effortless look. But I'm going to now go in with this shade right here. This is a metallic, and this one is more of like a satin metallic. It's not as much sparkles, it's just kind of like, it's smooth, but there's not much sparkle there. It's still a really pretty shade, but it's not like a true metallic, but it's not a true satin. It's kind of like hybrid. It's in the middle. But I'm going to go in with this one and just show you that this one, it does have some pigmentation to it. It's like a beautiful, let's see, silver gun smoke and metal type of shade. It's really beautiful. I like to go in with this shade first, and then I'll put those beautiful sparkles on top of it. I have noticed that this shade, I think it's going to get hard pan eventually. It's not yet, but I think it's going to. And normally I will go into like this beautiful satin metallic-y shade, and I just put that towards the back for some definition. That way I can use a lot of the colors, and I do like this. If I just want a very basic look, I'll just run this shade all along the lower lash line, and it just looks effortless. Now I'm going to mix the sparkles again, and I'm using different shades of those glitter toppers just so you can see that they all look identical. But if you love these colors, then that, you know, that's perfect for you. In the inner corner, I'm going to go in with the little topper shades and just pop that in the inner corner. And this look took me literally like minutes. It's so simple and easy, quick, and I love it. So I'm going to zoom out and give you my review on this palette. Okay guys, so I absolutely love this palette. Did I need it? No. I didn't need it at all, but did I get it? Yes, I did get it, because look how similar my Tarte lip palette is to this. I just needed like an updated version of this palette because these shimmers are just kind of like duds now, and I have no regrets. I love this palette so much, and I think that this is like the ultimate wedding palette, perfect for the holidays just because of the sparkle. Honestly, every day if you work and you just need your makeup on super fast for the day, I think you would really like this. But if you don't like fallout, skip on it, because these shades they're very soft pressed, so you just go in there very softly because they're very powdery, but they blend effortless. This is such an amazing matte formula. They all blend in one another. Like, you can just layer and layer, and it's always gonna look beautiful no matter what color combo you use. And as far as the shimmers go, these three all look identical when you get them on, but they all add that beautiful sparkly topper effect that I love. And this metallic is very beautiful. It's kind of like a silvery gunmetal shade. It's nice, but I don't know how well it's gonna last because it's kind of getting hard pan. So, I don't know, we'll just have to see. And then this shade right here, it's a beautiful, I would call it like a satin metallic, very, like, I'm not going to say it's too metallic because there's not much shine. It's just the way it glides on. It's not a matte. It's an amazing shade. This is one of my favorites. So, I think that if you have been eyeing this palette, if you love soft everyday makeup and this is your vibe, you're going to love it. Maybe there'll be another coupon, but I do know that this is limited edition. I don't know. It already sold out once on Sephora and he brought it back, but I don't know, because when he says limited edition, he means it, so who knows. But I snagged this palette up, and I did want to mention the packaging. It feels so luxurious. I love it so much because it's kind of like cold in a way. I don't know. It's really nice. I'm just going to say that. So I think if you get this, it's not going to feel like cheap packaging. It does feel weighted, and just something about it. It just feels so bougie, and I love it. Anyways, guys, I do know that there's so many reviews on this palette, but I just wanted to show you how fast and easy you can make this palette work for you, like day to day. You don't even have to think about it. You just have to put it on your eyes, and that's what I love about it, because I have so many beautiful palettes in my collection, but I just needed another one that I can just use every single day, and I don't have to think twice about it. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Let me know, are you going to pick it up, or do you think I'm a clown for buying it? Because I didn't need it, but I kind of did at the end of the day. Let me know if you're picking it up wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.